Alright, so now it's Deep Blues versus Momentum that I was able to hop into. So I don't quite remember this one. I don't think I was actually watching. And I know Deep Blues had a little bit of a rough start in this tournament. So this could go either way. And once again, game 1 or 2 of this tournament is always splat zones. And then you have either half the games have clan blitz, half of them don't, basically. All the other game modes show up an even amount in the actual map list itself. Alright, nice start there from Prodigy using the L3. Basically having baller at all times is the L3 is going to be able to do. And he is going to pop that baller to help his teammate right now. Is this going to get a kill? Doesn't look like it. Enemy baller does pop, but it's not in position to do anything really about Prodigy. So as long as Prodigy doesn't die to someone else, he should be good. And oh, that's exactly what happens right there. So he's going to get taken out by Erebun. Ooh, and Keen is going to run up with the hammer and get that revenge kill. Good use of the hammer in that situation. Keen going to be able to probably get another shield here. Oh, never mind. This area of the map is kind of painted, but Deep Blues is able to push up very far to completely get into Momentum's base and basically turn their slaying into full map control, and that's exactly what you want to see. This Tenebrella is pushed up really far. Not really sure what this Booyah Bomb is going to try to do. Keen tries to get the damage on it. Will he get the kill? Not sure. He still has the shield, and really good use of knowledge of timing, how the Tenebrella works from Keen. He's able to make sure that like by the time he needs his shield again, it's available immediately, and that's going to keep him alive when he maybe otherwise shouldn't have. Prodigy jumps in with the baller. Another baller pops in response. Keen still in the base. He gets another pick. And by the time this is all said and done, Deep Blues is about to win. Will Momentum be able to do something? Oh, he gets the pick, but he doesn't get the zone. He gets taken out afterwards. So that is going to be game 1 for Deep Blues pretty quickly. Really, I mean, it's good of the auto cam to pay attention to Keen in that situation, because that was some pretty good Brella play from Keen. We basically saw a lot of knowledge of how the weapon works. We saw him able to make sure they had the shield when he needed it, make sure that he was basically unkillable, used his hammer when needed to get a pick that the weapon might not normally be able to be that aggressive about, and that was really cool. So can we skip forward without showing you how much time? Okay, well I have to show you how much time is left. Now that we already ruined it, I will skip ahead. I'll try not to do that in future videos so we don't ruin any outcomes. But this is gonna be tower control on Mako Mart. This is a map mode that is in a lot of our recent memory. This map mode has gotten a lot of really good, sometimes just the map mode, sometimes the map, but there's been a lot of really good Mako games in important tournament play lately. So we'll see if we're able to kind of see some more of that. And oh, Deep Blues right away gets a lot of picks. Power with, I think, the double kill right there. The rest of Deep Blues is able to follow through. An armor goes up just to make sure that no stragglers get any easy picks. And Deep Blues is going to start pushing the tower. So there's almost a Stingray ready. Yeah, it was pretty insane. Yeah, exactly. And the thing about the tent shield, if you know the timing for the tent shield, you can pull the trigger on the tent, and as the shield despawns, another one will pop up on you. So if you launch the shield and know how long it takes to go away, you can have the second shield respawn instantly. So you basically always have a shield up somewhere, and that's what Keen was going there. But yeah, Deep Blues is pushing really hard right now. Keen gets pushed off tower, but it seems like they're still up. Unfortunately, he gets taken out right there, but Deep Blues able to make a really solid push. And this might actually continue. I don't think Power is going to be able to stay on tower much, and he has that race, so he probably wants to get out of there. Yeah, he does start to back up. Momentum not exactly being the most aggressive about chasing Power down, but they're aware that the rest of Deep Blues is spawning. They're aware that Power is able to get some kind of crazy kill, so they're a little bit timid about their take back. And that's like a good and a bad thing, right? Like, you're gonna not feed Power in that situation, but it's also a bad thing that like you're so intimidated by his ability to snipe that you don't really make the play that maybe you should of just trying to take out that enemy Stingray, because that would be really huge. On the grand scheme of things, they are being taken up by other Deep Blues members right now. Deep Blues is back on the tower. They're trying to move back more towards that second checkpoint, which is oftentimes the end of the game. And oh my gosh, so many rays going off right now. I forgot that Prodigy was going the the Clash Blaster. I'm a big fan of Clash Blaster, to be honest. I think it has a lot of uses in a lot of team comps. I think that it's actually way more consistent than people give it credit for. It paints a lot for a blaster. It of course needs more team support. But that all being said, Deep Blue's right now on the tower. They are pushing this tower. Will this be a knockout? Take out Keen? No, not a knockout. So Deep Blues gets it to 2, but this is a really tall order for Momentum. Like, they've basically been having a lot of difficulty dealing with Deep Blues this whole time, and now they basically have to get a knockout on this top team, so we'll see how it ends up working out for them. The nice bomb rush from the Neo Splash right there. Keen basically unable to paint his feet after throwing that umbrella, and too bad I can't... I can't check the gear to see if maybe Keen wasn't wearing a lot of like the LDE and Subsaver and all that. Well, the LDE wouldn't be helping in this case, but we're wearing like all the Subsaver to make sure that like the missiles are spammable. Because of the Kunders that have decided to not really opt for bomb spam, I see that happen a lot where they try to use a torpedo and then they're out of ink and they just die. Like maybe even if you don't want to go, peanut brain, torpedo spam. Maybe you should run that Subsaver anyway. That way you can actually use the kit without being punished for it. Taylor hit the jump really hard. He gets the pick. Probably would have gotten the assist if that, torpedo had to do the job. And now Taylor is on a roll in the enemy base, and this is Momentum's opportunity to make a pushback, but Deep Blues is actually going to be the ones to knock that out anyway. So really good play by them. I'm not really sure I have much else to say. I mean, Deep Blues just kind of ran away with that game. I actually didn't know how the gameplay went. I just know that I recorded it. But yeah, so at this point in the ladder, we were starting to see our top teams start to pull away. Momentum did really good last speed ladder, so I wanted to kind of get them in there. And I believe that they still place in the top 16. But yeah, so at this point, teams have been starting to pull ahead, and now we are in like kind of the second half to last third of the ladder, and this is where we start to see a lot of top teams fighting each other.